Hello guys, welcome back. Today we're going to dive a little deeper into Quaver and do some things a little bit differently. Today we're not really going to do as much as a lesson as far as brass or woodwind. We're going to get into how to do creatives and create your own music in Quaver Classroom. So let's get to work on that. Here you see our student dashboard. We've been to assignments and we've been, that's about all it's really been. So let's talk about some other things we can do. Let's go into creatives. Um, some of you guys may have the ability to go to the ones that have Adobe Flash. I'm not sure the Chromebooks will allow you to do that. If you have a personal device and you can get into the Adobe Flash, there's some really cool things you can do in here that you cannot do in the one we're currently in. Well, let's go to QGrooves. As we go into QGrooves here, it's a very simple thing to do. If you want a step-by-step, I'm going to tell you how to get there. You click the help and you have video training, and there's a step-by-step of how to do different ones. I'm going to kind of do that a little bit myself. Menu, you see there's work on things you have in the past. You can open ones you've done. You can save what you've done. You make it an MP3 or you can download it to your own device. You can make your own ringtones or whatever. If you want to download one of you think you're really cool and send it to my email, that'd be kind of cool. So I'm going to talk you quickly how do we go through these things. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to talk about these keys at the bottom. These will change the chord that you're on. And the most common chord progression is a 1-4-5. And that means it's the first note of the scale, which ours is going to be C, the fourth note of the scale, which is F, and the fifth note of the scale, which is G. So it'll be the C chord, the F chord, and the G chord. Now quite often it will go from C chord to F chord, back to the C chord, then to a G chord, and kind of start its progression over again. So let's try one of those. Let's do it by dragging in keyboards. I'm going to do it rather quickly just because we can get some things done. We're dragging in the right keyboard 1, 2. Let's go to the F chord. Let's drag in 1, then 2. Let's drag it back to the C chord. Drag in 1, drag in 2. And let's go back to the G chord now. Let's try a 3. I haven't tried 3 yet. Okay, do the same thing with another instrument. So make sure you go back to the C chords, the same chords as the ones on top. If you don't, it will mix the chords up and it will sound kind of weird. So let's go just to the C chord, doesn't really matter. I'm not being very creative right now, I'm just kind of throwing some things in just to see what it sounds like. Back to the C chord again. This time we'll use number 2, and then we'll go back to the G chord, which starts on G. We'll use 3 again. Let's just throw some drums in real quick. Drums really doesn't matter what chord you pick because most drums are unpitched instruments, which we'll talk about in a couple weeks. So I'm just going to throw some in really quickly just to give us a different feel to find out what's going on. And let's just jump straight to the bass. So you got to do again, you got to do the C chord and the F chord. We'll change things up. Back to the C chord and back to the G chord. So it's 1-4-5 or 1-4-1-5, which is C, F, C, G. This is what we have. Of course, you can also click here and create another whole section. It'll add another whole section of the song. Now, if you do not care for that sound and you want to do something a little different, we can throw in some different styles of music here. So we can clear it out. Yes, we know it will lost. And you even go back for other ones. We can do let's do a hip hop style. And throw hip hop in instead. Oh, sorry, I'm on the G chord. Throw in hip hop. Oh, we're having an issue with my computer here. Well, you guys get the gist of what's going to go on. Just try different ones out and see if you find something you like. And this day's lesson, try to spend about 15 minutes on it, create some different ones, and maybe you find something you really enjoy. I'll talk to you guys next week.